All right, man. We out here. 144 podcast, episode 4.
How's everybody
Big.
doing, man? Episode 4.
Let me see. Let me make sure the Facebook's going through. Hope everybody had a good day, man. A lot of shit going on in the world.
Yes, sir.
Spoke almost 2 hours yesterday, and we still didn't even cover let me see. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure the Facebook. Hope everybody getting echo. You know what I'm saying?
Every episode, man. That's how you know it's gonna be a good episode.
Yeah, it's a good luck echo. Let me see.
And God bless everybody as usual. You know what I mean?
If y'all could do us a favor and share the stream, share the broadcast, it helps more than you know. Share it to groups,
We appreciate it.
groups that be interested in just some people just chopping it up. There's podcast groups, whatever. We appreciate all the support. It really goes a long way. We about to get into some good stuff today or tonight.
Yep.
Let me see. Let's share this to my page real quick.
Yes, sir. Make sure you guys subscribe too on YouTube. Hit that bell.
Yeah, we will keep this up on YouTube. So I figured out how to go live through the page because YouTube didn't want our page or Facebook didn't want our live.
Yeah, there was a lot of adversity going on in the last few episodes. Yeah. But it's okay. We prevail. We always prevail.
Yeah, let me just pull it up to where I can see the chat and chop it up. See. So what's going on, man? How was your day, bro?
Man, it was cool, man. Just chilling, bro. Getting ready for this move. We packing everything up, man. So just did my due diligence today. Doing a lot of studying.
When you guys moving?
I think actually it's like either Sunday or Monday we're gonna take off. We're gonna be all packed out by Thursday.
Damn, y'all really about to move, like.
Yeah, it's really that soon. It should have been like 2 weeks, but we kicked it a little into gear a little sooner. How was your day though, man? On YouTube, hit that bell.
Yeah, mine was cool. We will keep this up on YouTube. Anthony right there.
So I figured out how to
Anthony,
go live,
man.
Who?
Anthony Cristiano. It's one of the homies on Facebook. He tuning in.
Greetings. Welcome to the show, man. Episode 4. We made it. We here. Nigga, we made it.
Right. I'm gonna start out with a verse.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying. All right. It's gonna be a simple and short verse today. This is Matthew chapter 9, verse 35. That's where I'm gonna start. This segment is called "The Workers Are Few." Jesus went through all the towns and villages, teaching in their synagogues, proclaiming the good news of the kingdom and healing every disease and sickness. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. Then he said to his disciples, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send the workers out into his harvest field." So that's what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to get out.
I was about to say that super relates to what's going on right now, man.
Yeah, we're trying to get out in the field, you know what I'm saying? Get to harvesting.
Planting them seeds, man. You know? And it's crazy, man. A lot of people, I'm not going to say a lot, but I see slowly a lot of people, people are waking up,
No, starting to see. There's definitely a shift. Ever since 2020, there's been like a major shift taking place.
Right.
Like, it's like now it's like people are tuning in every day to the news, and it's pretty tight though. Like,
I remember at one point, man, when people were like cloning, and now it's like it ain't so weird now, right?
Right. It's like
everything is like the veil is starting to get lifted.
Yeah, that's when my like when I really woke like eyes wide open, like was back in 2016. I had learned about flat earth and cloning and stuff like that, and I tripped, like I started going crazy, like just
bro,
I was just posting. Everybody was like, "Man, what's up, T? You all right?" I'm
That
like, "Bro,
spiritual
they're
awakening
cloning
ain't what you
humans,
think.
dog." Like, they're like, "Yeah, they cloned the sheep." I'm like, "No, but they cloning
They're
humans." Like,
cloning people, bro.
yeah, like what? They're
There's underground bases. Man, I remember people were looking at me like, bro, like, dude, I can't take you nowhere, bro.
right.
I'm immediately talking about some conspiracies.
Yeah, it's funny, man. But yeah, so to start out, I just want to, I'll share something crazy that I just
Yeah.
saw. Let me see. Um, this is on the Savoy show, Instagram. They always post some crazy stuff. So let me share this with y'all. This is an amusement park ride crashed in India, leaving several injured.
Oh, whoa.
But
What? Yo, go back. Didn't even give me time to think. Yo.
that shit, bro, can you imagine?
How you gonna start the show off with that, bro?
That shit was
What in
crazy.
the
Like, I
bro? I
hope
don't even know
everybody's okay,
how is
man. But
bro, me too, but
fuck.
I don't even honestly, bro. I can't even hold it. I don't even understand how that ride is supposed to work. Like I didn't even understand.
Yeah,
Like
it
it
seems
looked like it
set
was
up for failure.
malfunctioning from the beginning, brother.
Facts.
There was one dude, like it was over for him. He flipped out of the chair. Oh man. I'm not riding any rides in India for sure, bro.
Right. And man, roller coasters is just, I'm skeptical. I remember one time I went with the homies. I was with like Hojun. I think I was with Donovan. Maybe Charlie was there.
Yeah.
We went to Six Flags, right? And we went on the Goliath.
Oh yeah, the one that just goes like
It
that
goes
straight
like
drop.
super
Yeah,
down, and then it
yeah.
does little G force spins and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, so it was nighttime, right? We were going up that big drop, and we were like, do,
It
right?
goes slow.
We
Yeah.
were, we were. I think I was next to Hojun in like the second or first row. I don't remember
Mm-hmm.
which one it was in, but we were like this, do over the big drop, and then we were like this, and it just stopped and got stuck, bro.
Stop.
I swear to God, bro, it got stuck. It
For
just
like a short period of time, or for like a
like more
minute.
than 20 minutes.
Shut the
We were sitting there, like,
no.
what the fuck, bro? Like, we started praying. Like, we were just like, oh, it's nighttime too. So it's like you looking down at
For
everything.
for 20
Oh, at
minutes.
least 20 minutes. It might have been 30 minutes. I just don't want to cap. It was just like 20 minutes. Like,
Bro, nah,
and then
bro.
like there
I
was like
think after that
some
ride,
dude
I'm going
walking up the
home.
stairs, right? Some dude was, the little worker
Yeah,
stairs.
off this. Yeah, on the side
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, someone walked up there and they was like trying to figure something, and next thing you know, the shit just started going. Like we just like just went straight down the drop. It was like we didn't know if
Yo, didn't
we
even
were gonna
warn you or
die or
nothing.
nothing. Like that,
Bruh, nah.
that was nuts, bro. So
Did y'all get
Anthony
free
said,
pass? What
"Oh no,
happened?
no, we didn't get nothing, bro. They were talking about, oh, there's no lines. You guys can go again if you want." I'm like, nigga, I'm not.
What? You want me to go again, bro?
Yeah, like, bro,
Wait,
y'all got,
another 30 minutes? Y'all got me super fucked
yeah,
up.
because people saw I got stuck. Wasn't trying to be in no line for that.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, like hell
nigga
no.
was cutting it. Cause if I would have seen that for sure, it'd have been like, yo, I'm going to the crib.
Yeah,
It's,
like
it's
nah.
over. It's
Yeah,
over
I
for
changed
that.
my mind. But the homie said, "What do you guys think about the Lamentations BLM was chanting of dead people? I can't breathe, no justice, no peace. That stuff did manifest." You know,
Wait, say
personally,
that one more time.
what do we think about the Lamentations BLM was chanting of dead people? I can't breathe and no justice, no peace. That stuff did manifest. Um, Personally, for me, you know, in reality, what I think about what they were doing doesn't really matter because it's just what happened, and but as far as my opinion on it, you know, different people deal with tragedy different ways, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
we can't really control that, you know what I'm saying? All we can do is be responsible for our own actions, you know what I'm saying? And ultimately that's, you know, people saying no justice, no peace, you know, that it, I don't like it, but it also resonates, you know what I'm saying? Like if someone's doing a bunch of unjust things, there's not going to be peace in people's heart, period. You know, I'm not going to be at complete peace if if a officer or someone pulls a gun out at me and, you know what I'm saying, or something, and I didn't do nothing
We
wrong.
gotta think about the circumstance. Now, were they
Yeah.
talking about something as a whole, or were they talking about a particular situation?
That's where
It
it kind of,
has
that's where it's like my opinion don't really matter because I don't
right.
know what they're associating with that word in
Exactly.
their mind. You know,
That's
it's
what we got. That's
consequence.
where we have to sit down and start like understanding each other and where, where we're really at with our point of views and our intent and our actions.
Yeah, just having the
Because if
having
it's about a particular moment of brutality, I can understand that, pinpointing certain things like Mike Brown and, Floyd, that would make anybody upset. And that's what they probably pertaining to. You know what I mean?
yeah, and people's understanding of situations can be manipulated by, so it's just a bunch of different things. You know, a lot of people, they you know, they express their hurt through empathy, through seeing situations, and their empathy is at a range of different levels, so they might not
Hmm.
understand everything. They might have heard something, they might have just seen something on the media, so everyone's at a different place and point in their consciousness. So it's like, as far as,
We're all looking at this from a different vantage point.
exactly, and
You
it's like
feel me?
what I think is not gonna, like, if I don't agree, if I don't feel the same way they feel, I don't think I should press that on them, if that's what you're asking. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not my place. I can maybe help shed light to what I feel about the situation, and that's,
I mean, if we want to look at it logically, where did these protests and how did this ignite? It ignited from a certain situation, right?
yeah.
So we can logically pinpoint those things together, but with media and how people, you know,
Even with the media, like the whole George Floyd thing, like he didn't actually die from the knee being on the neck. He died from a drug overdose. But the camera angle made it seem like the knee was on the neck when it was, another angle showed that it didn't actually, it wasn't what it looked like. That's what
right,
I'm saying. It's like people's perceptions of things, you know, like
different vantage points, man.
it's different vantage points. And, you know, he said, well, I meant more in the spiritual. It would make more sense if you heard me vocally. The
Yeah,
organization
no, that's why.
was
Go
ran
ahead.
witches. Um, I mean, you know, it's just at the end of the day, you know, uh, I mean, it's just about how you rationalize it, bro. Because in the spiritual, you know, it's just this, like, I don't even know how to really address it, honestly. Like spiritually, people be hurt because of what they feel, and like if we're looking in the spiritual way, like things aren't necessarily, nothing's really accurate, like in a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, when when someone says, oh, someone dies, someone else can spiritually feel that they live. You know what I'm saying? So there's like,
Ah,
there's literally no complete accuracy to someone's opinion in the spiritual realm. Like, because you can be like, oh, like, I don't know, it's just what they did. Could someone could have been walking on the street watching it happen, and it could have impacted them to make
yeah,
them like,
that could have
be like,
traumatized them.
it could have traumatized them, it could have inspired them, it could have done, there's no absolute to what it could have done in the
Right.
spiritual realm. You know,
I
it
feel
could have
what you're
made him
saying.
afraid. It could have made him like, oh man, we need to just, I'm gonna give more, a little bit more love when I see somebody next time. Or,
I feel
you know,
that.
it's just no real absolute to it. You know, it's like,
I mean, it obviously made a big impact on the world, period.
yeah, like people mourning deaths is completely human, you know.
That's an interesting question though.
Yeah.
Um,
You said Ephesians 6:12. I don't have that memorized, but if you want to post a quote there, I'd love to go through it, bro.
Yeah,
As
definitely.
far as the organization being ran by witches, in my local community, nobody that ran the organization had really any influence on anybody around us. So it was kind of different.
I see where they're getting at with it now. I was trying to like fig. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
kind of like, all right, I see what you're asking.
Yeah. It's just like,
Interesting.
chanting of dead people. I mean, people chant of like, it just depends on how you rationalize it,
Man,
like,
at the end of the day, man, we have to come at every situation with love, man.
yeah, that's the way I see it.
That's
Like
how I want that. That's how I view it.
empathy, you can't tell people not to hurt. Like
Yeah,
command
bro.
people,
Like, who am I to
especially
tell
when,
you how you're supposed to feel? You know what I mean?
yeah, it's more of
I think at the end of the day, it's more about understanding how you feel, so we could
yeah,
come at a level, a ground level,
yeah, because I mean
and then we create the blueprint, and then we attack together, we create together, we build together.
yeah, like
We're not all gonna agree on a lot of things, but we could come to an understanding, right?
yeah, and that's what Jesus
And we
really
can respect.
demanded of us. He told us, love the Father with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. So
And that's a.
I was hurt. If I was hurt about something, crying because I heard someone die. I wouldn't want nothing but someone to show me some love at that moment in time. You know what I'm saying? It's not it's not the time for anything else, So it's like
It's
I
the
treat
best way to heal.
the same way, like, but
Interesting.
doesn't mean I'm getting a Black Lives Matter tattoo, you know.
No,
So
I feel you, man.
so it's just kind of about how you rationalize. Everyone's at different points in their consciousness, so it's
Hmm.
hard to have a cookie cutter answer, especially a cookie
Right.
other than love.
That's
Just
all I. That's the best. That's
clear
all.
answer. You can't be. It can't be hate. That
You
can't be
feel me?
a better answer. Like,
Empathy, baby.
you
That's the
know,
best answer I could give. I
yeah,
love that though. I appreciate you.
yeah, definitely. It's great. It's a great question. It's a great topic.
Great, great, yeah.
Good
Great way to
conversation we
open it.
need to have
Oh,
had.
nice little razzle dazzle. I like it.
Okay, let's
Man.
get into this video that I just sent you, bro.
Yeah.
This is a short clip, yo.
Oh man, yeah, this was
I tried
crazy.
so hard to find the original person that like said this. She's so blurred out that I can't.
I know. I'm trying to see the actual like person.
This lady right here, she needs to be like brought to light. In
Yo, we need to figure out who this
the name
is.
of love.
Play that, bro.
Would solve many problems. I think it makes more sense, in my opinion, to offer abortion services up until a child is 18 years old. Because until they reach adulthood, we don't know if they're going to be a productive member of society. So based on the argument that we have heard today, we should allow it up until they are adults. It would solve many problems. Think of the disruptions in school, bad behavior, anything. If you could just say to your child, well, I'm sorry, you're misbehaving. You're not going to be a productive member of society. You're going to have a hard life. Let's go off to the abortion clinic. And it would be more humane for that child because we know what abortion looks like in the womb, and it is horrible. It would be much more humane to simply go to the abortion clinic and have the child put to sleep. Would you not agree?
What? Well,
No,
what
I
did you
would not.
say?
I would not agree at all, lady. What in the world, bro?
Bro, when I saw that, bro, I was like,
Oh, your kid messes up one time, like it's over.
I'm gonna just put you to sleep. What?
Bro, that is wild, bro. Who is this lady? What's her name?
I was trying to find.
If anybody could figure out who this is, please drop that name down
please
there.
drop that name in the comments because
Please.
that is
This lady needs to be put on blast, Front Street. That is insane.
When I was researching, trying to figure out who she was, and who supports this theory of like post-birth to up to 18 years abortion, I found that like some Democrats were pushing for up to 2 years after birth, like to abort the child. And it's like, how are you liberals so
Bro, what?
self-entitled? Like that's mental illness.
On a
That's
whole nother level, bro.
yeah, that's literally
You
like
should, yeah, that is wild. They should be in a straitjacket for sure, bro.
you need all types of psychiatrists and all types of shit going on. You don't
That's
need
some straight evil shit.
don't need to be nowhere around kids. Almost
Like
like a
I'm trying to think, like, you have to be a soulless human being to have a person walking around that you know and you take care of. And
yeah,
like at 2 years old, 5 years old, you're like, I'm done with you.
yeah,
You're
she's beautiful
put him to
child.
sleep.
Children are the most beautiful thing on earth, bro. Like literally, like the most pure thing.
Bro, any problem that a kid grows up with, it stems from the parents. So it starts, any problem that a kid has, it starts from the home.
Yeah, it's the
So
parent.
you have,
Parent need to go.
so when she's saying stuff like a bad kid and all this, like, man, that's the parents' fault.
Yeah, bro. It's really that video tripped me out, bro. I was like, man, what is going on?
I'm trying to fathom that. I can't even like figure, bro.
I'll be out in the streets protesting that for sure.
For sure, bro.
Hard.
For sure. I
Like
might, they
peace.
might have to lock me up. I might be going, I don't know. I'll try. Bro, once I get there, bro, I might slip up and just throw a rock like, "Ah." Nah, I'm just
That's
nah, we keep the
crazy. I ain't
peace,
never
bro.
heard of nothing like that, bro. Like that's like
Yo,
no,
she got to get up out of here.
yeah,
Like,
she blurred out
all
just so
right,
put her name out there so she can just be
what doctor is going to agree with that too? That type of Kevorkian type procedures of putting a grown, I honestly, 17, 15, that's a grown
grown
person.
human. Yeah, they're all grown. Like
Bro,
that,
no facts, but you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, but
That's super like, that's wild, bro.
I couldn't even figure, dog.
I'm trying to fathom. I can't even fathom this, bro.
I couldn't even begin to figure, bro. Um,
Whoever was in that conference or that, like, listening to her speak and not speaking out, like cutting her off, they're the problem as well, bro. Because I for sure would have like, I would have kicked the
yeah,
mic
you gotta
over.
start yelling like.
Bro, I would have been like, what? I would have been like, y'all hearing this? I would have kicked the mic, knocked the mic over. They would have had to drag me up out of there, bro.
Man, the real Save the Children movement.
That is not good, bro. That's so wicked, bro.
It's crazy. It's insane, man. But yeah, bro. Yeah, but there's been some crazy news going on, like that Barbie, that transgender Barbie you sent me.
Oh man, bro. Yo, so apparently, bro, this company Mattel, they've been kind of like ushering this in for a while. Since 2019. They had like gender neutral Barbies already, but like just recently they had the first transgender Barbie.
Yeah, as a kid, it was like you knew the gender without even
It's,
like sexual parts. It was like it was just a little Barbie with the little.
now I don't know if the Barbie got the like appendages, like I don't know if it got the extra stuff.
It
I
just
just
got
know,
like an extra like manly face, but like woman.
yeah. Let me see if I can get a picture, send it to you. But yeah, bro, it's wicked. It's actually supposed to be resemble the transgender actor Laverne Cox, if anybody knows who that is. You know what I mean? I think it was an Orange is New Black or Orange is Black or something like that.
Orange is the new black.
Yeah, that wild shit, bro.
That just show you how that's the liberals right there.
Right.
Black. Orange is the new black. Women, the new men.
That shit wow, bro. They're pushing this agenda. It's so crazy, bro. But on the upside, bro, there was this article. Look, check this out. In Kansas, bro. So this teacher was she was suspended, or she got like, I think like 3 days taken away from her job, like suspended from her work for mispronouncing a kid's gender, like the pronoun, right?
The pronoun, the Mr. Mrs.
Yeah. So it was really a female, and the teacher was like calling it by what the kid really was a female, and what the name really was on in registration, right?
Yeah.
So then she ended up almost getting fired, but she sued and she got like $95,000. So that's a win.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But she got suspended.
Yeah, so check this out. Let me get into details with this. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Oh, here we go. Okay, teacher suspended for not using students' preferred name pronouns gets $95,000 settlement. A teacher in Kansas has received $95,000 settlement after she was suspended by her former employer for refusing to use a student's preferred name and pronoun. Pamela Ricard, hero, who had taught math at Fort Riley Middle School before she retired in May, was suspended for 3 days by the school in April 2021 and received a formal written reprimand that same month for addressing a biological female student by the student's legal and enrolled last name, according to a lawsuit Ricard filed in March. That's wild, right?
That's crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy how society really warped itself.
Right.
Like the girl Jen Mason, the girl that runs the school district
In Washington?
Yeah, she had the kids at the sex shop doing, like, the 9-year-olds at the sex shop.
Right, bro.
She's on the school.
She's on the school board.
The school district board,
Yeah, she's on the school board.
but like the district of the city board for all the schools. Ain't it?
I'm not 100% sure,
Yeah, I think it was
but I think you
schools.
might be
Yeah,
right.
like on some type of,
But her name is Jen Mason, so if anybody wants to look her up,
yeah,
she has a sex shop called Wink Wink.
Yeah, she had the 9 and 10-year-olds at the sex shop learning about, I don't know, what was they learning about? Sexual stuff, or was it sex? Was it transgender shit?
They were learning about transgender stuff as well as like relationship stuff. It's a sex shop, so I could only imagine exactly how in depth. But the crucial thing about that whole situation was that she was trying to keep them away from their parents. Like, you don't have to disclose any of this to your parents. This is a safe place, and that is not safe for any child at all. That is what they call grooming, bro.
Yeah, she like disconnected the phone number for the shop because so many people were calling complaining.
Good.
Yeah.
They're up out of there. Bro, get everybody up out of there that hired her too, and that is allowing this. She went to the school and had a workshop. Not only did she have it at her sex shop, her store, but she had it within the school too. You know what I mean?
Shit's crazy, bro.
That's a negative.
I'm gonna share a couple little groups real quick. But yeah, bro. What else you got on the list? I know you had some stuff you wanted to talk about today.
Okay. Well, hey.
We got the
Let's see.
podcast.
Oh, bro, did you hear about this? Look, check this out. I got a nice little article for you, bro. This shit came out today. This is about conspiracy theories, my dude. So look at this. UN Education Agency launches war on conspiracy theories, bro. This shit gets interesting. The United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, better known by as UNESCO, is escalating a global war on ideas and information it considers to be misinformation and conspiracy theories, right?
So who determines these things?
Hold on, I'm gonna get to it, my G. According to the Paris-based UN Education Agency, which released a major report on the subject for educators, the summer conspiracy theories cause significant harm and form the backbone of many populist movements. Among other concerns, conspiracy theories foster and reinforce harmful thinking patterns and exclusive worldwide views. Look at some of the examples they have. So some of the examples of the conspiracy theories cited in the report include everything from widely held respectable beliefs such as climate change, denial, manipulation of federal elections in the United States, to more far-fetched notions such as Earth is flat and Michelle Obama is actually a lizard. That's what's in this article, bro.
What even says Michelle's a lizard? We say she's a man. I know you've seen the videos where she got the little thing.
Bro,
Yes.
X, yeah, bro. She looked like a linebacker, my G.
I'm mad that they really said lizard.
Yeah, nah, bro.
They're trying to stretch.
You notice they said the most significant ones too, like the flat Earth.
Flat Earth.
That's crucial. Once you know that, that's
one of these days we got to just go in on flat Earth and like, you know what I'm saying?
That's gonna hit people sideways for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. My people's kind of know what's up with the flat Earth. I've been smacking them over the head for like 2 years with flat Earth shit. But
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's a deep rabbit hole. I actually found some stuff on Iwarinon, like some stuff. I found a picture of dude and everything. Like I gotta give you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll go in on that. We'll talk about it. It's a whole article.
Bro,
you're not ready to dig into that one yet.
Man, we need like 4 or 5 hours for that.
I was surprised. He's a black dude.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm thinking this dude's from like the Czech Republic or some shit, like
Denmark or somewhere like
Denmark, freaking like Norway.
Switzerland. I don't know where. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You got that accent. But yeah, bro, I saw this. Let me see. I'm gonna share my screen.
Yes, you got.
I saw this right here. Gates funded factory breeds 30 million mosquitoes a week for release in 11 countries. This was last week.
What? It would be Bill Gates behind shit like this, bro.
Inside a 2-story brick building in
Medellin,
Colombia, scientists work in muggy labs breeding 30 million genetically modified mosquitoes weekly in labs. They tend to the insects' every need as they grow from larvae to pupae to adults, keeping the temperature just right, feeding them generous helpings of fish meal, sugar, and of course, blood. And they were released into the wild in 11 countries. Whoop-de-whoop. Bill Gates.
Bro, hold on. Look what it says, bro. It says, billionaire Bill Gates, who is funding the project, assures us it's not a scene from a horror movie. The factory is real, and the mosquitoes that are released do not terrorize the locals. They help save and improve millions of lives. What, bro? Anything Bill Gates does is to save and improve human lives.
This is his COVID vaccines.
But my man's wants to depopulate the world, bro.
Right.
Allegedly.
Probably not though.
Allegedly.
He probably don't.
You know what I mean?
I'm saying he didn't mean that when he said it was out of context.
You know what I mean? 11 countries, mosquitoes are released in Colombia, Brazil, Mexico, Indonesia.
You see, keeping that shit out of the U.S. for now.
For right now,
at least from this factory.
But what's the point? I don't What is the point? What is the benefits? Yellow, go up. It was saying something about disease and stuff. Okay, the mosquitoes grown in the factory carry the Albacea bacterium, which prevents them from transmitting dengue, whatever, and other viruses, including Zika, yellow fever to humans. Breeding in wild mosquitoes, they spread the bacteria, reducing virus transmission and protecting millions of people from disease. So, oh man, so That's what we need, a gang of mosquitoes.
They're like a little Superman mosquito saving the world.
Saving the world.
Yeah,
Thank you, Bill.
look at them.
Thanks.
They're out here doing they're
Bro,
good.
you know how annoying mosquitoes are?
They're good Samaritan
Man,
mosquitoes. They're out here just doing the good work.
they doing the good work. They out here putting in that work.
Fighting a good fight.
You mean to tell me this is gonna help me from COVID? This is all I need, a swarm of mosquitoes on my ceiling.
Yeah, we'll get you some mosquitoes, dog. You'll be fine.
You're like, you sick? Just go sit in that room for like 2 hours, bro. You be all right.
Right. They'll
walk-
change the virus for you.
Yeah,
Literally.
right.
No,
Like,
but
you don't need Moderna.
man, Moderna.
Moderna. Man, all them freaking companies, man.
So speaking of Moderna, this is not from Moderna, but it just
Yeah.
And this right here article tripped me out today.
Oh man, I forgot about this article, dude.
Yeah, embalmers have been finding numerous long fibrous clots that lack post-mortem characteristics. So basically, they've been finding long fibrous rubbery clots inside the corpses they treat, and they're speaking out. A bunch of them are from different states. Said they've been seeing these started from either 2020 or 2021. They don't know if it's from COVID, the vaccines, both, or something different. So we don't know either, and we're not alleging it is. We're just saying, reading the article, and it probably is wrong if it is talking about COVID or the vaccines, but these are what they're all saying. So,
You're a fool.
you know what I'm saying? So this dude who runs an ISO 17025 accredited lab in Texas analyzed clots and found them to be lacking iron, potassium, magnesium, and zinc. Basically, they tested them side by side, live human blood. Wait, we tested. Basically, they tested it right next to human blood from an unvaccinated person, and he said the clots are lacking key elements present in healthy human blood, such as iron, potassium, magnesium, suggesting they are formed from something other than blood. And you can't
Right.
form clots in your veins from something other than blood, but unless there's some extra shit going on. So
Right.
he's joining analytic forces with more doctors. They differ in size, but the longest could be as long as a human leg, and the thickest as thick as a pinky finger. Yeah. It says prior to 2020, 2021, we probably would see somewhere between 5 to 10% of the bodies that we would embalm having blood clots. We're familiar with what blood clots are. We've had to deal with them over time. He says now that 50 to 70% of the bodies he sees has blood clots.
Jesus.
Yeah, and he's been doing it for 20 years. So for me to embalm a body without any clots, kind of like how it was in the day prior to all this stuff, it's rare. So they did a clot analysis. Like regular unvaccinated blood would have 35 ppm. This clot 1.7 ppm, potassium, and so on. Pretty crazy.
Wow, Jesus, bro.
It had more carbon in it, which is interesting. Had more tin. I don't know what the hell tin.
Bro, there's a significance, like there's just like a big difference between the numbers between the
These are
blood and the
averages.
clots, bro. And these are averages?
Yeah, these are averages based on their whole analysis. So notice that notice that the key elemental markers of human blood, such as iron, are missing in the clot. Similar story with magnesium, potassium, and zinc. These are clear markers for human blood. Live human blood will always have high iron, or the person would be dead. These clots have almost no iron nor magnesium. Yeah, we probably our last.
What?
This is our last episode on the pod. They're gonna take it down.
Man,
You know,
if they were suppressing us yesterday, bro, they definitely.
yo, but if the account ever goes down, you can just look up the 144 podcast too, and we'll be on there, and so forth. 4, 5,
The return.
yeah,
144 returns.
The combination of low electrolytes, whoop-de-whoop. These are not normal post-mortem clots, but rather the long, tiny streams may have been etiologic in the deaths, preventing circulation to those regions. Others have shown that the spike protein can and does unfold and form a different configuration, contributing to tight string-like bonded structures with longitudinal twisting as well as cross-binding visible as by microscopy, each one measuring in angstroms in diameter, all types of shit, you know what I'm saying? So in 20 years of involvement, I've never seen these white fibrous structures in the blood, nor have others in my field. In the past year, I've seen these strange clots in many different individuals, and it doesn't seem to matter what they die of. They often have similar substances in their blood. This makes me very concerned because if something is wrong in the blood, it begs the question, is something causing people to die prematurely?
That's an important thing right there, what he said.
Yeah.
No matter what they die, so people like keep this in mind, no matter what they die from, they have the same substances in their blood. And comparing these to the vaccine is such a totally, we showed you the numbers.
Yeah,
And that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we showed the numbers is there from this study. This is what the study says. And the study could be right or wrong, but this is what it says. And as the summer of 2020 went on, COVID deaths were on the decline, but these clots were increasing in number. My suspicion is the vaccine may have caused these strange clots. That's not my suspicion, though. I don't think that, but this is his suspicion. I realize that I'm not a doctor nor am I a scientist, but I do know what blood looks like. And I'm very familiar with embalming process I've been doing for 2 decades. I do not know 100% what causes these clots, but I do know from my experience and through speaking with several others and funeral directors, none of us has seen this strange clotting before.
Interesting.
So look at this. He annotated the details of bodies he's involved in the last few years. 2018, 410 bodies. 2019, 439. 2020, 572.
Jesus.
2021. So this is, 2021, 632. In the fourth quarter, 9 out of 19 were clotted in November, and 19 out of 40 were clotted in December. In 2022, 38 out of 146 were not clotted, 67 had heavy clots, 20 confirmed were vaccinated. He hasn't confirmed or not with a lot of families. That's what he said earlier. So he, out of the 90 he did in the second quarter of this year, only 11 weren't clotted, and 38 had heavy clots. 21 were confirmed vaccinated out of that group.
Jeez, that's crazy.
100 out of 128 in the third quarter, 19 were not clotted and had 51 heavy clots, and 15 were confirmed vaccinated. So it's a pretty crazy article, pretty lengthy, goes into detail. If anyone wants to read it, it's on the Epic Times. You guys can search this headline. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get off that for now.
No, that's interesting, bro.
Yes.
There's so many, man, I could get heavy into this, but there's so many like points and like facts that are pointing to this vaccine that is harmful, bro.
Yeah, America Greater said no thanks, Bill Gates can keep his bugs.
With the mosquitoes.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That just goes to show you, like, this makes me think of like Venom from Spider-Man. That's what it made me think.
The Venom from Spider-Man.
Yeah. Like, look at these things. I'm gonna go back to it. Let me see.
It looked like the symbiotes. Yeah, that looked really wicked, bro.
Yeah, that looks like super wicked. That thing almost looked
That
like
shit looked like a gang of
like
tapeworms,
that looked like a face.
cartilage.
That almost looked like a face right there. Like,
That shit look gross, bro.
this shit almost looked like the little
They pulling that
Men
shit
in
out of
Black
people's body.
out of their bloodstreams.
Look at the shape of that shit. That shit don't even look earthy, bro. Like
It kind of remind me of those
it remind me of aliens, bro.
the coffee dudes from Men in Black.
The
That's
little
what,
roaches,
yeah,
nigga.
that's what this little coffee maker dude. That's what it look like. One of them is just in you, like.
Bruh. This one right all the way to the left, bruh.
Yeah, the one to the left. Yeah, that's him.
That's it. That's him. That's your boy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, that's interesting, bro. And you know it's crazy? So it's like all that information too, it gets suppressed. Like something that ties into that, like just recently, they got some more information that shows that how Biden censorship like he's using censorship and he's colluded with the big techs. There's like this article that I read. One part of it that was interesting was included in the censorship of the enterprise are the officials in the White House, Health, Human Services, Homeland Security, Cybersecurity, Infrastructure Security Agencies, the CDC. Anthony Fauci is part of the collusions, and list goes on, bro.
Yeah, bro.
With the social media suppressing anything that has to do with COVID, anybody speaking about it or putting any facts out there, man.
Yeah, they've been
Suppress doctors.
put out a meme. And I put a song out where I was talking about, like, I mentioned the vaccine in the song, and they gave the fact checker box for my song.
Right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Then they're quick. They'll
Yeah.
do it quick to you, bro.
Our homegirl America said that the spike proteins are shedding, and I wonder if it's causing clots in the unvaxxed who've been in close contact. Well, just to be clear, he didn't state that it was technically unvaxxed people showing up with it. He just didn't have data on if everyone was vaxxed or not. You know, he only had a limited amount of data to go off of as far as the vaccinations were. So, but I mean, it could be a thing, you know, the spike proteins. To me, I don't really personally, I feel like the spike protein, it could be like a completely real thing, but to me, I feel like it's some type of fear. Like, it's another way for them to put fear in us, because
right.
you have so many people at like the grocery store that deal with people at the cashier
Every day.
all day, and you got vaccine people all time, all day handing them stuff, and there's no trend of people dying or going out. It doesn't make sense to me. So, you know, I know there's been stories where like the women have had like weird periods because of this and that and all
Right.
that stuff going on, but that could be attributed to other things too. And they could just be calling it the spike protein. It could be like, could be from the EMF waves. It could be from, you know, it's just, there's so many things going on right now at this time. It's like, to me, I don't know. My parents got vaxxed. So it's like, I'm around my parents all the time. If I was feeling like there was spike proteins, I would, it would be worse for my immune system if I truly believed it, you know, because I would be in a state of fear. To me, I feel like the Holy Spirit disintegrate spike protein. Like,
Facts,
that's
man.
the vaccine right there is the Holy Spirit.
Jesus out here wiping out all the spike proteins.
Yeah, nigga.
Famo.
Yeah.
Get up out of here. Get up out of here, boy.
But it
Nah,
is,
you know what's
it
crazy
is a
is like
definite plausibility. I mean, it could be true. I'm not a doctor.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying it's not there, but it didn't affect me. Like, I didn't get vaccinated,
Yeah, not.
but who knows, man? When
Yeah,
I well,
who really knows? God, that's it. And Fauci.
that's it. Don't have no fear, man. Just follow God.
Yeah, because at the end of the
At the
day,
end of the day, that's all you can do.
yeah, at the end of the day, it's part of his plan. You know, like it's all there's a lot going on, and
They got a cocktail of just fuckery going on right now, man. It's like it could be anything, like you said.
it's kind of like just
Even what we intake in our food nowadays, like we don't even know what we're eating is real, man. How we're digesting everything, like even like medicine, bro, caffeine, tobacco, like we putting all this messed up things in our body. The air, bro, we got chemtrails going on, bro, all day. Who knows what's going on with this aluminum in the air, bro? Like all types of.
that's why like everything. If you look at the world and you try to like Jesus said, whoever tries to save their life will lose it. But whoever loses it for me will save it. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like that tells me to not be afraid and like to have full faith. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like if I was like over here, like, oh, I need the right fucking strawberry, the right blueberry, like the right, like to me, it's like I just gotta
You
like
putting,
trust.
that's interesting because when you're at a low vibration and when you're in fear, you're at a low vibration and you can easily be attacked by the opposition. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So at the
Exactly.
end of the day, it's just the best thing to do is just have a clear mind. Just always have love in your heart and follow God.
Yeah, because God's gonna give you choices. He's gonna say, hey, we think we have like all these choices in life, but really every moment it's this or this.
Mm-hmm.
We're always at a cross path, like, oh, should I do this? And then when we do that, then it's another cross point. It's like this
Mm-hmm.
or this. Oh, I have an idea. That idea got sent from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And should I eat this or should I eat this? It's like, you know what I'm saying? You
Nah,
might
I hear you, bro.
it's just it's always gonna be that way. To me, that's and then when you pick towards God or towards love or loving God, that it goes into your diet, that goes into all these things. But if they've manipulated to a certain degree, that's ultimately what I believe prayer is about. You pray over your food. Like when you
No facts.
pray, you can shift the water molecules when you pray over the water. So praying over the food, the Holy Spirit is the vaccine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You pray over the food might have all type of crazy stuff, but the Holy Spirit gonna like flame that shit away. Like
Bro, yo,
that's the way I look at it. Like
good, bro.
I believe is over for that shit. When I
Nah, that's facts.
eat something like, because I mean I feel like God took me this far. I have to trust Him. If I doubt everything in every direction of all reality, like yeah,
Facts.
it's not gonna get me nowhere. Like so
Yeah, you're gonna be trapped. Like, you know what I mean? In fear all day.
yeah,
Stressing her out, end up in depression. It
it's real, bro. It's real.
is. No, it is,
A
bro.
lot of people nowadays too that are like even with the spike protein shit, like the shedding, they're afraid of the shedding, they're afraid of the food, the everything, and it's driving them crazy. They're driving
Hmm.
in their own relationships up with people they love around them because they're going so far off the end. When
Right.
if you just trusted, you would actually create a better reality for yourself. Or even though you might be more aware or you think you're more aware of something, it's like it's a bad apple to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like eating from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. That's really what it is. When you get into like the
Interesting.
story of Adam and Eve,
Right.
the tree of life was the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't judging something as good or bad. It was that tree of life is like that signal, that connection. You know what I'm saying? And it's like eating from that, versus saying, "Oh, this is good" or "this is bad," or that's all ego. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, that
So,
is true.
there's niggas that eat kale all day that think it's gonna,
And it don't really work out for them.
yeah, it could, because you don't even know. There's so many things like nowadays, like, you know, like we have so much in our like in our blood and the way we're designed and stuff. Some people are supposed to eat certain things and some people aren't supposed to eat certain things. So it really depends on what your biological makeup is and what works for that. And your body, you're gonna tell yourself that. You might not know everything.
Right.
You might not know what everything tastes like yet. You might still need to learn some new shit, but ultimately you're gonna tell yourself what your body needs. Like,
I think, like, bro, to be real, bro, I think personally, every person knows what they need.
yeah.
It's pretty simple, bro. You get your veggies, you get your vitamin D, you get your vitamin C's, bro. You get what you need, you keep pushing. But see, the thing that we have in this world is like we got pushed to eat 3 meals, 4 meals a day, eat hella heavy. You gotta eat, you eat fast food. Like we got all these things pushed into our mind, and that we're brainwashed that we forget how
Yeah.
we're originally supposed to eat, bro.
Yeah, people don't know.
We're not supposed to stuff our face. We're not supposed to eat cinnamon and like mashed sugars and just
Yeah,
be logical. Like let's
yeah,
be real, bro.
yeah. Eating
If
all
you wake up with a stomach ache, you know why you got the fucking stomach ache. You're eating processed food, my G.
a whole bag of hot Cheetos and some honey buns and
And you
fucking
wondering why you got heartburn.
honey
Like, bro,
buns and Pepsi and like,
you got aspartame, like aspartame, bro,
yeah,
galore.
eating some candy, some Sour Patch Kids with it. Like,
Bro, I said it to my uncle. I'm like, bro, we don't even like look at the ingredients of the shit that we eat. You don't even know half the shit that be on there, bro. You just read it like, oh, okay, that's
right,
cool.
right, like,
Glucomesaphine? I don't know what that is, but yeah, I'll drink it.
dioxychloroquine,
Yeah, chloride, dioxaphene,
phosphate,
oxyphane,
cirrhosis,
scoliosis.
scoliosis,
I'm trying to
arsenic.
see if this got one, bro, but it don't. That's right. Okay. Shout
Yeah,
out.
she said, when I fast, I feel much better and more connected to God. Amen to that. Like, some of the most amazing I ever felt was like on 3 day fast. Like, I
I
felt like,
haven't got that far yet, bro.
bro, like by day 3, bro, you just feel your like body. Well, I felt it. I was just sitting in the sun. It was like a nice day, probably like February type day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and bro, I could just feel my body just vibrating, like on some like a whole nother level, bro. Like, it's really,
That's why
you
G
gotta just
fast.
mentally prepare yourself, really, like going into the fast, like, be like,
What did you? Because I know you're not just like you got to be drinking like some type of juice. Like, are you
I'm
drinking
just
tea?
drinking spring water, bro.
You weren't eating like anything, like a fruit or like
Nothing,
nothing.
nothing, not a thing. I mean,
Damn,
if people really want,
I think Dr. Sebi was saying he had like sea moss or something.
he had Cusca.
Cusca, that's what it was.
He did like an 82-day fast.
80 what?
He did like an 82-day fast or some shit like that, bro. Yeah,
That's wild, bro.
he was on a different level. Like,
I seen him like bro was old as hell, like jumping up, like falling on his knees, jumping back up. I'm like, bro, okay, I see you, Dr. Sebi.
yeah, Dr. Sebi. But honestly, uh, you can go 7 days without food. Like, your body's just
No,
gonna be able to do it like pretty simply. Like, it's just a mental thing. You know, like with me, it's like the hardest times is like from like 10 to like 18 hours.
Mm-hmm.
10 to 18
Like
hours.
the initial start of it.
Yeah, because you just in your normal habit, you're like, oh. But once
Right.
you get through like 18, you start to feel different, like they call it ketones, but then you start to feel shit go through your blood a little bit, like start to activate your shit, like your body goes from wanting food to just going into your fat cells and your sick cells and just eating shit just to what's it called?
Maintain itself.
Yeah, and you know how like your intestines looks like a brain, you know,
Mm-hmm.
control
Right.
connected to your thoughts. Well, when your intestines are shut down to where they're no longer digesting, you have more spiritual energy for your brain to work, and that's where she said like you feel more connected to God because your shit is actually working on a different level, bro. Like it's just a different level of like,
Different frequency
yeah,
right there.
just your intuition is just more like more tapped in. And then they one thing that helps me is like I'll it'll be like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock PM and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna just fast from here on out. I'll eat something. So by the time I wake up the next day,
Ah, I see what you're saying.
it's already
You're sleeping off the out some hours. You're
it's
like
already 16 hours,
shaving off.
8 a.m. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
then by noon, it's already 20 hours. So then I make it to another 4 o'clock. If I can make it all the way to sleep again, you know what I'm
You
saying?
Gucci.
Yeah, then it's already you already like
You
37
got
hours. And then you
just get
hit it out to the 48 hours. Like it's just, but by the time you get there, your body already gonna be really adjusted. Like I just drink like a lot of water though. Like
you drink a whole like one of these a day.
yeah, I drink like a whole gallon of spring water. Um, you know, when I would fast, I would also smoke weed, back in the day. But now, even when I just fast, I just drink water, be chilling. Um,
Yeah.
and it's like
Now
even,
hearing you say that now makes sense. Makes more sense why Jesus would go 40 days, the 40 days and 40 nights.
yeah, Anthony said they even put titanium dioxide in our toothpaste. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
yeah, they toothpaste.
Fluoride, man. That's a bruh, I think, you know, on the most toothpaste, on the warning side, it says do not give to children under like a certain age, like period, bro. Like it's a poison. And if you do, take them to the hospital immediately. So it's like, bro, we should not be having that shit in our mouth, period, bro.
Every morning and put
Pause.
that shit right into our fucking pineal gland.
Right, bro. Like,
Yeah, America said, I've been doing intermittent fasting and keto since March 5th and lost 60 pounds since then. Wow.
yo,
Shout out to you.
congrats,
Yeah,
bro.
congratulations.
Like,
That's work.
super shout out to you. That's what's up, man.
What's your intermittent like fasting schedule? Like how do you like to do it? Like 8 hours and then 16 off? Like like some people do that. Like they'll have like a 16-hour fast and your 8 hours you can like have like a meal or two or something.
Mm-hmm.
Another 16-hour fast. When I was in Vegas, I was fasting a lot. I got skinny, bro. I dropped down to like partially because I was broke, but I down to like
Bro was not fasting on
yeah,
his
well,
own. He
it was
was
like both. You know what I'm saying? It was like well fast.
it's
Shit,
like I might as well fast. I've
but
been fasting. I mean, I ate ramen once today.
I
Nah,
was
we all been through that, bro.
yeah, and I was cool.
If that's the case, bro, I'm like Gandhi.
I live right there by Sprouts, so it was cool because I was going there every day eating like some organic shit.
Hmm.
Like go get a pomegranate. That'd be the only shit I eat for the day.
Just a pomegranate?
Yeah, and some
Wow.
water. Just slowly eating the pomegranate.
I gotta get on your guys' level, man. I've only done like one full day, and after that, I was like, bro, what? I am hungry.
It's mental, bro. You gotta prepare yourself. But yeah,
But see,
like
that was that was like back in the day when my mindset wasn't even on that, man.
yeah,
Like I am right now.
yeah, it's kind of just, you gotta prep yourself to get into it, you know what I'm saying? Prepare for it. And then when it's go time, just
And
come
you use supplements like detox supplements too?
when I fast.
No, like
Yeah, I like to do like a cleanse, you know what I'm saying? Like, do like, you know, stuff to clean out like my organs and stuff like that, or like
that's what I need to
just
do
looking up
too,
like
bro.
different like, just healthy stuff, just, trying to be more mindful as being a father now. It's like it's more important to me than it will ever was. Like before it was just like, oh, I could die today. It's okay. But now
I'm sick. Whatever, I'll get better. Like,
yeah, like, now I gotta figure out ways to make sure I'm doing the right thing.
nah, facts, bro.
Um, she said, and usually between 14 to 24 hours. The longest I've gone was almost 40, but I'm still training my body to get used to it. Yeah, you got to train your body, work yourself up to it. Like when I did it, I had learned about fasting, about Dr. Sebi, and I just shocked my body and just didn't eat for like 3 days. Like I was just like,
You just went cold turkey, like right then and there.
it's cold. Like, all right, that's all you need is water, spring water.
Bet.
All right, let me go get some water. Dr. Sebi said this, and
That's
I
what's up.
just have my water, like even driving around all day. I just have it in the passenger seat and just like be at the stoplight, drink the water, just constantly drinking it. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like you eat a bag of chips or slowly or something, just
Right.
really drink the water. You feel me? Um, he said it was either David or Daniel that fasted 21 days and saw the Spirit of God, Son of God, through fire, prayer, and supplication. I believe it was the Daniel fast. Yeah, the Daniel fast. My auntie does the Daniel fast. There's a specific fast that he does. It's not a straight water fast, but there is a fast that he does, that's listed in the Bible. Um, yeah, I mean, there's different ways to fast. Some people do like
Hmm.
juicing, you know what I'm saying?
The what?
Juicing,
What's that?
like they'll blend up like fruits or vegetables
Okay, yeah.
and just do straight juices for like 2 days or 3 days or something. And
What? That's what
top
I'm
it.
gonna do.
Yeah, I feel like that's more your wave.
Yeah, bro. That's kind of my pocket, bro. Cause
Like,
I just bought a juicer too.
the thing is with the water fast, I just learned what like Dr. Sebi had been saying about like healing the body um,
Mucus.
from a mucus, but from just a biology standpoint, which when you have mucus on the cell, a lot of like medicines and shit try to zap the mucus and alter it, or what I'm saying, whatever, destroy it, and it just creates more problems versus water just flushes it.
Flushes everything out.
Yeah, so I was like,
No,
okay, water
fuck.
can flush it. If you want to like have like a vegetable to go with it,
Papaya is good.
cucumber's high in a lot of good vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is
Right.
with me, I'm more of a purist, so I'd rather if do the water, and if I was gonna do something, just do one type of thing, just because it's like when you're. I learned it from that book Outwitting the Devil. Like
Mm-hmm. The Napoleon Hill book.
yeah, the different foods and stuff like that. It takes more energy to digest different types of food at one time. So it's like to me, it's like simplify everything for the body. That's the way I approach it. Like when I was in Vegas, I lost like I'm probably like 192 right now. I mean, I'm in good shape, and like I was like
Mm-hmm.
170 out there. Just my stomach was slim, super skinny. Like
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't, like, but I was like, I felt good. Like my body, like it really had my energy in a good place, honestly. Um,
That's right. That makes sense though, man.
Have you guys ever seen or had a deliverance conducted on you or seen it on others? What do you mean by a deliverance conducted on on me? Or because I've had a vision, I've had God send me actual literal visions where
Yeah, I want to know what they mean too, because that's
like
interesting.
where everything I saw changed into a whole different reality, and I truly believe it was from God. There was two visions I had. But I don't know if that might be considered deliverance. I don't know. Um,
I know I've had a
I want to know
moment.
like the more deeper context on what you mean by that.
I
Honestly,
know I had a moment of truth, like
yeah, there's moments of truth, like for sure, like
where I was like in a very, very crazy place in my life, and I got saved, and I got pulled out of the area that I was at, and now I'm right here, feeling good, living great. But
you said, like casting out demons with the anointing oil.
mm, not personally, no.
I mean, with as far as the anointing oil goes, I've never really seen somebody use the real anointing oil. Um, like
If
the
you
real
have, that
like
would be it.
the real anointing oil actually had weed in it. It had cannabis oil in it, and that's what people don't know because the translation in the Bible they translate it as the word calamus when it's really
Mhm.
cannabism. It's a Hebrew error in the translation. Um, so and but I believe even without the anointing oil, you can still cast out demons. But that's what they used back in the day. They used the oil, but supposedly, when Jesus went away, according to the scripture, what he said is that he basically gave us the gift of the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? That'll be with us, you know, be him in us, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Since he's gone. So it might just take place of what the anointing oil is doing. But, just like CBD heals pretty much everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it makes sense that it was in the anointing oil they used to heal everything. Like,
That
and,
is true.
you know, um, as far he said, laying hands, praying over people, demons manifesting in people. I've seen, this made me think of Daylight, the rapper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I send you his live where he was talking about that?
Yeah. No.
Bruh, he was talking about his story, dog, when he was in church and they were like saying that he was a bad kid that he needed to like get
Oh,
and taken out of it.
oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, I did see that.
He like went under the water, like the pastor put him under the water,
Yeah, and
tried
he
to
got
baptize
up
him, and he
and he
like
didn't.
he like went under the water. He was like
He
looking at him
said,
and he
"That's
like
when I never went back to church."
he came up like it was just going under the water, going back and forth, dunking himself. And he was like, "Man, I'm gonna see what they saying, like see what they say." And then he said the pastor got scared, and the pastor really didn't like he was kind of spooked because he didn't know how to deal with it. And
Right.
the next thing you know, like he just like fully straightened up and was just like fully act like he was healed. And then everyone started cheering. And
That's
he was just
funny.
like, man, that's when I knew everybody was lying.
Yeah. As he said, I never went back after. That's hilarious, man. No,
Yeah,
honestly, to be real, man, I've never seen like a demon or exorcism, like
yeah,
personally.
I never
I've
did.
I've heard stories from like relatives and like close friends, but me personally, I haven't. Um, I think it's me, just my opinion. If you have, y'all would love to have a person on the show that has to share their testimony, by the way. But in my opinion, I feel like we're battling all day, every day, man. There's demons everywhere, man. And it all like to you have to get closer to God to erase those demons from yourself. You know what I mean? Like everybody has some type of demons that they're fighting.
Yeah, I mean, um, America said I feel more spiritual when using cannabis, more connected. He said I can't smoke cannabis anymore. I get sick. He said the
Mm,
first deliverance I had, I threw up and my eyelids were heavy for 2 days. And America said I've seen quite a few demons when I used to go ghost hunting. Yeah, I know you were into like a lot of the paranormal stuff back in the day. You were saying,
that's interesting.
yeah, she was like super into the paranormal stuff. But as far as you know, I just feel like to me personally, this is my account. Like I've been reading a Bible since I could read and memorizing it since I could read. Like I went to private schools, went to church. I always had great teachers around, great people. So to me, I didn't feel like a demon really manifested in me like that to have a real deliverance like in that type of fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It just never was I don't know, you know.
Hmm.
And I've never been around like someone that has happened to, you know. I've seen people like the most I've seen is just people crying in church, like, going up, praying at the altar or something.
Now, bruh, I done seen people that act like they have some demons in them for sure. You know what I mean? Like I've seen, like especially being in LA, bro. Like homeless people, I've seen some wild shit like that, but nothing crazy, man. What's popping over there, man?
He posted some scriptures in here.
Yeah.
Um, oh no, it went away. But America said I've seen quite a few demons when I used to go ghost hunting. Now I can't do anything like that. Um, God keeps me far away from that kind of stuff now because I know it's evil. And Anthony said, "Oh yeah, LA. I'm sure is super demonic."
Man, bro. That's why I got up out of there, to be honest with you, bro. I've seen some wild stuff, and I was going through some stuff personally, so I could testify to some shit that I've seen, like, and that I've went through, you know. But now I'm saved, and it's crazy. Like, no, like it's crazy knowing what I know and like living there. Like, you blatantly see that shit. It's everywhere. Symbolism.
Yeah, if I've seen it anywhere, I've seen it for sure in LA. You see homeless people, like you see different people like that are drugged out or something. That's to me that'd be like
Bro, like here's my theory. Like, okay, so and a lot of people that actually live in LA could low-key testify to this. Like, I'm not saying everybody, but a majority of people, it's so expensive out there, bro. To survive out there, bro, you have to be like, most people are doing something illegal. And I'm not saying it don't have to be necessarily just like drug dealing. It could be it could be some white collar crime. It could be something small to something big. But there's a lot of just wickedness out there. Like you thrive, it feels like people thrive off negativity. You know what I mean? The energy feels off out there, bro.
yeah, bro.
It's
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 that
cut-
out there,
it's
bro.
it's cutthroat. Everything's about status. Everything's about judgment. Like,
I've seen like yeah, like I mean, if we're going just into like it's just levels to it, levels to what you would consider a demon. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
right, bro.
to it. Like to me, it's like you've seen people. You have like this lower level of like regular human, not even regular human, but regular just normal people like ego stuff. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? and you have like, yeah,
People that practice it on a whole nother level, bro.
yeah, and then you have like, you have people that are manipulators or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's different categories of
yeah,
it,
there's
bro.
different people. Like, there's
It's
people.
like, okay, and
Like,
even though it doesn't have to be necessarily a demon, but it could be demonic.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like anything that is not of God, bro, is wicked and demonic, my dude.
Yeah, like,
If
bro,
it's nothing that Jesus would practice, bro, it doesn't belong around us, my G.
yeah, bro, and like I remember sitting at I met with this big music producer, you know what I'm saying? And we're just talking. I'm just inspired, like telling him about my music and this and that. This is years ago. And like he's like, yeah, yeah, he's all about it, like cool, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Talking to me, whatever, and then he has his phone up, right? Like he sets his phone up, and I'm like sitting on the other side and I can almost see the phone, but I can't. And then like I look over for a second in the middle of our convo and he's watching porn, gay porn on his phone. I was
What?
just like, yo, I gotta go. Like, I gotta go. Like,
I wouldn't even. I would have been out the door,
yeah,
bro.
I
Bro,
stopped that second.
what?
Like, yo, I
But
gotta go.
that's. I imagine, bro. I wouldn't even
But that's
do
like a
that, bro.
demon, bro. Like to me, that's like,
Super demonic, bro.
yeah, like that's like a whole different, you know what I'm saying? He was like, didn't want me
Bro,
to,
that ain't no normal shit. No, no
yeah, he
normal
didn't want me to
person
leave
doing no.
either. And it was like, bro, I'm
He
not.
was like, T, where you going? It's the best part.
Yeah, like he was like, "Well, I'm gonna get what's her name to come from the back." She was, I'm like, "What?"
Get the fuck
Like,
up out of here,
I can't even channel the energy that I had at that moment. It
bro.
was like I was
Bro,
very
I
like,
would have felt my like shit boiling. Like, what did you say?
all
What did
right,
you say?
like he got me fucked up in so many ways. Like he said, "Let's do the Hollywood attire, man. We got the hoodies online, bro."
Man, bro.
That's,
We'll put the link on the like the page.
yeah, we'll
The
comment it on.
144 podcast. Hey, I appreciate you actually reminding us, man, because we
Yeah, we
definitely have
need
to
to
do that.
promote our own. We're on.
Yeah, bruh. Bruh gave us some free promotion. That's what I'm talking about.
She said, "Me and my friends seen a demon face chase after us during one of our ghost hunts. It looked like Freddy Krueger's face, but very black. It was the scariest experience." Now, I will say, I probably go demon hunting in my dreams at night. I definitely do shit like that.
Yo, I
I
have some
definitely
wild
fight
ass
fight
dreams
off
too. You
demons.
want to know something crazy? Like, yo, I lived in Japan, bro, for 3 years, but I seen some wild shit in Japan, bro. One time, me and my friends were walking in like this park, right? And there was this park had like your regular jungle gym type shit, and then like ducked off, it had like a swing set, and next to it had like this centipede shit. We're walking on the sidewalk, bro, to our building, this tower, and in the distance, it's about like 40 yards, bro. You see next to that little centipede thing, like this figure, dude. That shit give me chills. But like, it's just like a figure, like a silhouette of just a person, bro. And it's just standing there. And we're like, it's a group of kids. So we're like fucking around, like, what the fuck? Like, ah, we're like yelling at it, like, what the? And it's just standing there, bro. And one of my friends just throws something and it like just scatters like right in front of it, and like you can see it like kind of hit the front, and it don't move, we just take off, bro, like and we don't know, we like to this day it just felt like a fucking ghost. I don't know if it was a ghost, but it was wild. It was just standing there for like a good 5 minutes not moving, dog.
That's crazy. That's super
And
crazy.
it was like, it was wild. It could have been us fucking with ourselves, but like it was around the era like The Ring and The Grudge,
Yeah,
and I
that
lived
era.
in Japan, so it
I
was like,
watched that movie
wow.
in theaters, bro. When it was in theaters, how old was we when it was in theaters? Probably
I
like,
think it was like seven. Was it like seventh, eighth grade, maybe?
it was
Maybe
before,
freshman. You think it was like nah? Because I was in
like
Japan like
sixth grade, bro.
sixth grade. I was in Japan from sixth grade to my freshman
It was
year.
like sixth grade because I still lived in Avenel. I was in
Okay.
yeah, I watched it in theaters, bro, and walked home at night. after that by myself.
Oh,
It was dark.
I would have been dipping to
Street
the.
lights. Like it was like Avenel didn't even have street lights like that. It was
Oh
like
yeah, I'm out.
I remember walking by this van after that night. I was walking by this van and somebody was just sitting in the van, like tripped out, like just sitting in the van, bro, in the dark. And I was just like I was walking by the van, like I was in the street and the van was parked this way. And I'm like walking around, like look, it's like a nigga just like he was dead or something, like just sitting in the seat, like with his eyes open though. Like,
Wait, was he dead?
nah, he wasn't dead. He just had his eyes open, like he was like
He just turned
stuck.
at you like, "What's up, DJ?"
No, he ain't turned, he was stuck. He was just like Trump, like
Bro, that's wild.
it was weird, bro. And I was
Was
shook.
that?
I was like only like 11. I was shook.
Oh, you was 11 years old?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I would have been spooked.
yeah, I was shook, bro. I don't know. I used to always want to
You
walk.
would have been like right in front of his face, like, "Yo, are you there, bro?"
But honestly, you know, now that I think about it, the when I recorded my first song in the studio with Tones, Revolutionary, we saw an alien spaceship that day.
Stop.
No, I won't cap. He'll tell you.
Like,
We-
what you mean? You gotta explain
So
this shit. You
so
can't just say.
look, let me pull up my
You know, actually, bro, like in Lemoore and like Hanford, me and like Tim Oliver done seen some shit too, bro.
yeah, so it was like it was my song Revolutionary, right? Let me pull it up. I just got done laying this vocal. I'm gonna play this vocal. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it or not, but yeah, I'm not even trying to plug this song like that. I just want to show you guys the frequency I put out.
Nah, plug that shit, bro.
Can you hear it?
I'm a revolutionary.
Revolutionary. Shit is evolutionary. I'm a revolutionary. 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 Hey.
That was the last vocal I laid for the song, right? Step out the booth. Tones had a blunt rolled. And I'm like, it's like, you want to go smoke this outside and we could just come back in and listen to it? Like, cool. So we go back outside to the little balcony area, you know, right there in Hanford where he was at around 2015.
Where? It's not the.
I think it was like almost by 10th Avenue.
Oh, okay. I know. Little apartments.
Yeah, I think it was it was an apartment. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're on the little back balcony that faces towards Lemoore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so bro, right there to the left, bro, there was a little fucking alien spaceship, bro. It was like this, I don't know what to call it, this little bubble. It was like a bubble.
Like close to y'all, like tree.
Oh, it was
like
like
it was like tree height.
It was about 40 yards out and about 20 yards up.
Nah, bro.
Bro, so this shit said, and there was like smoky clouds and shit. That shit went deep into the distance, bro, and flew up and disappeared to where we couldn't see it no more. And it left a blue beam in the air, bro. And it's crazy they call it Project Blue Beam, but they left a blue beam in the air, bro. I walked over to it and stood under it, like looking at that shit, bro.
Wow.
Jones was the one that pointed it out. He was like, "Look at that shit, bro." You know, and like we were just sitting there, like, "Fuck!" Like that shit flying away, like.
I wish Tones was watching this shit right now, dog.
And then later in that night, that's when everyone saw it over LA late, like probably like
for
hour.
real?
Yeah, watch. 20.
Are you talking about like the little SpaceX shit?
Yeah, the shit they call SpaceX, bro. But it didn't look like that when we saw it. That was like when it stretched out or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we saw it before that, like probably like an hour before LA saw it and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Stop it,
It
bro.
was idle, floating. And it was like, I just got done recording my song, bro. So to me, it was like, wow, like, did I like did they feel the frequency of like what was going on? I'm talking about being a revolution.
They was like, yo, T being a revolutionary, we gotta go shit, we gotta go peep game, bro.
I go hear this real quick or something.
No, that's what's up, bro.
It was pretty crazy, bro. Like,
That's crazy as hell, bro.
yeah, and
And
it's
they
like,
nobody had no picture or no nothing.
nah, bro.
It always happened like that, dog.
It was kind of like,
Y'all on y'all Bob Lazar shit.
yeah, like
No, I'm just playing.
at that time, niggas wasn't really on shit like that yet.
Nah. Wait,
Like
what year was this? 2000?
2015,
Oh yeah, for sure.
niggas wasn't really on shit like
It
recording.
was like
It wasn't like,
you talking about Country Club, right?
nah, this was in Hanford, bro. This was like,
Oh,
um,
I'm trying to think. You said a balcony?
yeah, he had his studio in the closet, his booth in the closet.
Nah, I wasn't out there at that time, dog.
Or let me see. You know that video where he did the preview video for me?
Oh yeah.
We're in that apartment. I don't know
Oh, okay.
that
I
apartment.
never I never was out there was for that.
But she said, after my mom and dad watched The Ring with me, I called the home phone off my cell phone and said 7 days.
Bruh.
And I scared the shit out of them.
Bruh, everybody was doing that shit, bro.
7 days.
7 days. Ah, that shit, bro. That shit scared the fuck out of me, bro. When she came out the TV, I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I remember just being a kid. I was so tripped out. That was one of the
You want to
movies.
know something, bro? There's like the only scary movie that had me fucked up when I was a kid, bro, was The Exorcist, bro. When I was 7 years old, bro, I cried when I seen her head turn around, bro.
Yeah,
You know what? You know
crazy.
what fucked me up though was that they told me it was based on a true story. So in my head, I'm 7. I was like, niggas' heads is spinning. Niggas throwing up like that.
You see
Like
scary movie.
no. Bruh, I couldn't sleep by myself for like 2 weeks, my nigga. It was over.
Yeah, Anthony said Nephilim, Nephilim, Nephilim. LOL. Okay, let me stop. I'd love to hop in the chat with you guys sometimes if you ever have me though. So
Yeah.
checking out. You gentlemen have a blessed night. Thank you for the great content. And yes, sir, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Man, have a good night, my brother.
Yeah, like you said, nah, The Shining, that movie was scarier. Yeah, I mean,
The Shining?
to me, I was never really a scary movie type dude. Like, I didn't fuck with none of them, but I was trying to pit it out.
Bro wasn't fucking with none of that.
Like, man, I didn't like him, you know, like.
Nah, you know as well, like nothing's at first, bro. Nothing was scaring me, and then I seen them type of them demonic shits, bro. Them shits was killing me, bro. I feel like the newer movies now, for sure. Nah, these ain't cutting it. I don't get scared.
All the movies now, like.
I don't get scared. I don't really get entertained no more like that anyway.
Yeah, it's different now.
Yeah.
Can't even genuinely be like, back then you was genuinely into the movie, like.
Yeah. Now, bro, I'll be more into like documentaries, bro.
Yeah, some actual facts and like that's.
Yeah, it gotta be on some, or like maybe like some mob movies. But like, bro, speaking of docs, man, you know, did you get to see that Root Cause? Did you see that?
Nah, not yet, bro.
Bro, you have to see that, my G. You are
Yeah,
sleeping.
I know.
I'll tell everybody, man, if you haven't seen that documentary, watch it's called Root Cause. It's very interesting documentary.
Yeah, we'll have to break that one down when I get through it.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Send me the link for it. Matter of fact, where can you find it at?
Where did I think I found it on Rumble, or it might have been BitChute.
Rumble.
Yeah, I'll find the link for you. I'm not 100% sure.
America said I'm good at voices too, so I sounded like it. I do some badass impressions, not to brag.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't like none of the demon impressions. They
Nah, bro. Someone get the calling me, I'm throwing my phone like that. Ah,
you call me like that.
get the fuck out of here.
I'm about to turn my phone off and put that
Yo, facts. The
shit
battery up out of there. Shit, throwing that shit in holy water.
Yeah, right. I'm about to go turn some gospel music on.
I'm playing straight gospel music out my phone for 24 hours.
Get washed in the blood.
You feel me?
You know.
Man, dog. Man, I wish I could see the chat, bro. I feel like I'm lost in the sauce over here. I'm like,
Or you could pull up the Facebook, have it on the side, like in the back.
see, that's why we friends, bro. I don't know why I didn't even think of that.
I could do Elmo, Scooby Doo, Shaggy, etc. Okay, you an artist.
Elmo, Scooby Doo,
It always tripped me out.
Shaggy.
People could like do super impersonations, like rappers, like
Yeah, I
dude,
know what you're talking about.
like
Like Jay Farrow doing
the dude that did like Eminem and Lil Wayne and all these people.
yeah.
Or the people that really could beatbox, like super beatbox.
Like what you like the ones that be having like actual beats with the voice and shit. They be having
Yeah, like
I seen those. Those shit, them motherfuckers be wild with it,
dude
bro.
doing Lion King. You saw the dude that did the Lion King one.
Uh-uh.
You ain't seen it?
Nah, bro. He got mad. You
I ain't
ain't
seen it, dog.
how you
What's
get
wrong with
mad?
you, bro?
You
Lion King beatbox, buddy. What you doing?
man, my man
Woke.
said, you ain't seen it,
Thought you was woke, homie. You don't know this dude right here?
bro? Hell no, bro.
This dude the GOAT. Hold on.
You in the mood for a little beatbox?
If this shit is whack, I'm gonna be
Either way.
Nah,
I'm gonna be
look how
upset.
pixelated it is. He's the GOAT.
I tried this myself. If you, I'm sure most are.
That shit made me cry.
Urge you or seeing you do this, but this always blows me away every time you do it. Can you give us a little taste this morning? Yeah, can I get them? All right.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, like, bro, out of pocket.
Yeah. We mow it, oh we mow it, oh we mow it,
Oh, hell no.
oh we mow it, oh we mow it, oh we mow it, oh we mow it. In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
Bruh.
I am season 9. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Bruh, out of pocket. Bruh going off.
I don't know. I saw that shit like years ago, back in like high school days and shit.
That
like,
shit was the most cornballish shit I've ever seen. Nah, I'm
yeah,
just playing with you.
that was like MySpace days. You feel me? Like that was
That
like
nigga, my boy was watching E-Bombs World.
He said, she said, I watched a lot of television as a child, not anymore though. Yeah, for sure. No television. It's over.
Nah. But I can't even, you know what's wild? Like I don't even remember the last time I used to be like mad into sports, bro. Like ESPN all day. Like I don't even know. Like when people talk about basketball and football and shit now, I'll be like, damn, I'm out, I'm so out of the loop, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm the same way, bro. I used to know all the college players, damn near all the players.
Right, bro. I know
Everybody.
who was about to get recruited and shit. Like,
Yeah, like you knew all time, you know about his high school career and all types of shit.
right, bro.
Now I can't even tell you a single player on my old favorite team.
I could tell you like the old full teams, but like as far as like what's popping now, like
Yeah.
the
I
new
used to
one,
like the Broncos. I don't know a single person at all. A single person.
Terrell Davis.
No, like nowadays.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, I don't know a
yeah, for
single
sure.
person. I would like most of everybody I know damn near retired already. Like damn near.
Yeah,
Like,
facts. They're
I
either
really stopped
like
watching 2000.
sportscasters.
When we moved out the house, I stopped watching 2009. The only thing I kept watching for a little bit was the
Me
Lakers.
too, bro.
Kobe. I would watch Kobe here and there, and then when Kobe retired, it was over. But even when I still didn't even wasn't into it like that. I just tried to catch some games and shit. But as soon as we moved out the house, it was no more TV really at all. It was no,
Then
you know.
it was just straight internet, YouTube shit like that. Especially in college, bro. Once I got out of high school, it was over.
Yeah. So far. But yeah, man. Well, I feel like we covered a lot of ground tonight, man. We almost
You
at
the
2 hours.
Y'all the truth, man.
Anything else you want to go over before we can call it a night?
Just want to tell the audience that I love them, man.
Yeah, man. Love you guys.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Y'all some real ones. You know.
We got it cracking today. We covered some ground.
Yeah, we got the 44 podcast page going up.
144, baby. Spotify, YouTube, Facebook. Get active. We out here.
And if you guys want to hear us go over any specific topics, make sure to let us know. You know, if you guys want to be a guest on the podcast, be sure to let us know. You don't have to rock the whole episode. We could have you come in just for a part, whatever you're comfortable with.
If you got something you want to just put out there to the universe, it's positive, you think it's something that's important, yeah, man, come on to the show.
Yeah,
The more the merrier.
Working on, you got a business or something, we'll promote your business.
Yeah, for sure. You got a local business, we'll promote it. We'll help you out. Oh, and we'll definitely put the Shopify out there as well.
And she said, "Good night, guys. God bless you both."
God bless you too.
America.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, that's my homegirl. You know, she wrote a letter for me too, which is pretty dope. You know, so shout out to her.
Yo, mad people wrote you letters. That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, it's super dope, man. But yeah, till next time, guys. Love you guys. 144 podcast.
144. Love you guys. God bless.
Out. You know, how do we do this?
Man,
Stop the live stream right now.
you messed it up, dude. Nah, I was just playing.
Yeah, we did good, bro.
How long